YouTube. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? YouTube. Hola, people. So, I have a couple of topics I'd like to talk about to the people, if I may. I think I'm gonna go in the bathroom, man. These kids are loud. We're living in a one-room, freaking 80 square feet motel. So, you going in the bathroom? Don't look at me. Stop looking at me and put the money in a big bag. My bad. So, the topic I wanted to talk with the people for today has to do with myths and legends, so-called myths and legends. What we believe to be, because we were told were myths and legends. And we're starting to see different, but we still only believe what we're told. So, unless we see it, which is kind of weird. Sea captains over 400 years ago wrote about, a couple of things that they saw, that they witnessed, that we've always thought were myths. These were normal captains, normal sea captains, proven men, probably 10, 15 years into their service, serving their country, before they were given the rank of captain. So not like they were any less of a captain that we would have today. I know they weren't any less of a man. By all means, they were probably more of a man than the men we have today. I mean, I don't know any men that would just willingly run up on a bayonet to try to kill his enemy. Like, there's not too many men that's going to do that. So these men were tough, weather-hardened, freaking war-ready men, right? And these sea captains had journals of their ships, like any captain of today would have, and they're going to write down in their journals what they see, after to be useful for the armies. Or if their boat was going down, their journals was like the blue book. That blue box, the black box that we have today. It was no different. They wrote about why their ships went down and what was happening. Well, a few captains wrote about seeing giant squids. They talked about giant squids that they seen battling ships and wrapping their tentacles around the ship, taking bites out of the bottom of the ship with their giant beaks. Even battling giant sperm whales. And we've always thought of this as a myth or a legend until at least the last 10 years now, when I believe it was, I want to say Japan, a Japan fishing boat pulled up a 150-foot carcass of a giant squid up on their boat. We know of giant squids washing up on shore and on beaches. So we no longer think that giant squids are myths. Now, there's a second thing that these captains wrote about, and we still believe them to be myths. The world don't want to accept it. They even had a special on Discovery Channel about it. The second being mermaids. Now, they talked about seeing mermaids swimming with the boats, mermaids sitting on rocks, singing to the men and calling to the men, even mermaids saving sailors. There's reports about sailors saying that they were saved by mermaids. So these are the only two things that sea captains wrote about. They didn't write about dragons. They didn't say they'd seen giant condors in the air. They didn't even say that they'd seen the Loch Ness monster, for God's sake. They wrote about two specific things: giant squids, which we know exist, and mermaids. But they can't possibly be mermaids, just like there aren't any giant squids, right? Right? So, to lighten the mood back up, YouTube. Okay, folks. I'm gonna see if I can get my boys and my wife involved in this rendition called YouTube. Turn it up, honey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You ready, peoples? Boom, 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 boom. I want to be home. You too. I wanna be young. You too. Boom, boom, boom. I wanna be young. You too. And be a really big star. I wanna have a new car when I'm 200 time. I wanna fly to France and get a hamburger like Kanye West did when he was at the music awards. I wanna shake Jay Z hand, even though I know my son can flow better than him. That's what I want to do. My kids want everything they can have. Boom, boom. We don't want to live in a motel no more. 5,000 square feet wouldn't hurt. I would like me a swimming pool or my own lake and about 1,000 acres. Boom, boom, boom. I want both of my boys to go at MIT. Boom, boom, boom. Key's going to be a superstar. Kaden's going to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Boom, 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 boom. Look, my son got jealous. For a second, I could see it in his eyes. Because the whole fam's gonna be stars. I want to give my wife fake breasts. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe have her tongue me tug. Boom, boom, boom. And I will get a pedicure. Boom, boom, boom. And ride around Los Angeles in a limo. People, let us in. Boom, boom, boom. We deserve to take champagne baths. Boom, 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 boom. I want to throw a birthday party for my son. Make his grandma really jealous that she treated us this way.